Welcome back, everyone. Robert at Custodian File. Today is 8/2/25. We're going to just jump right on in. This is about small, fast-moving UAPs. You can see the date. This is kind of new, this video, just from a few days ago. These are the Hex 34 Special Ops from San Diego Blackhawks. Flies all the way from San Diego, goes to Marina Del Rey, makes a U-turn, flies back to San Diego. Look what happens when he's flying over Marina Del Rey. Sure enough, this is real-time tags right there. These UAPs fly by. Tags is when the UAP flies into the video. You can call it a scan, probe, surveillance. Here it is, super slow motion, 3%. Tagging our best Blackhawks. That Blackhawk purposely flew up to Marina Del Rey from San Diego, made a U-turn, fly back. And you might say he found what he was looking for, or at least the dragon found him. So it went down exactly as predicted. Who knows? Maybe there's some extra special equipment on this one. But this has been going on since the summer of 2017. And the name Dragon comes from the original discovery that for the first year, I was positive they were dragonflies. And they're not birds or bugs. Characteristics of these small, tiny UAPs, 2,000 miles an hour. They trigger the X and K band spectrum on your car radar. They leave a ghost image of themselves. When they fly behind objects, they leave an audio click on your video. They're predictable. They're baitable. They're predictable. There it is. There's the screenshot. Flies up. There he is. He flies up, makes a U-turn, heads back home to San Diego. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. Let's go to the next video. Coast Guard, look at this. Same day, a few days ago, Coast Guard coming in, just regular passing by. And look at this. I think there's a couple of dragons here. One flies behind that crane. Oh my God, even in slow motion. There it is. They're pretty far out there. We had bad weather. Here it is with the contrast. Makes it easier. There's one right there on the bottom, flies behind the crane. And there's the other one on top. And there's the third one. There's the third one. Like I said, this bad weather, the overcast, there's the screenshot, really gets in the way of clear weather. But nevertheless, it's about 7,000 feet out, so I was still able, with a good lens and filter, Polaroid filters, just was able to capture pretty decent video. Like I said, there's the color thing slowed down. We got 3 dragons on the bottom, top, and the third one comes in from behind. But the contrast right here really helps out quite a bit. And that crane is roughly 500-600 feet from the camera. So puts things in perspective. I know some of you are like, aren't these bugs or birds, Robert? No. No, these are extremely predictable. They're flying over the jetty rocks. If you look on Google Map, you'll see 2,200 feet of boulders. And those are there to stop the ocean waves from coming into the channel, into the marina. And that's where that's a hot zone. That's why I could do countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they fly by right there. Pretty much right in the middle of the jetty rocks where the flagpole is. Kind of simple. So I'm going to show you some more countdown videos. But just let you know, everything's current, nothing's slowing down. It's just more predictable than ever. And we're going to give you an update. There's a NASA scientist putting some dragon chatter out there now. So I'm going to tell you about that. Okay, let's go to the next. Super, let's show some other dragon channels, UAP dragon channels. Right here, Mr. Skeptic. Looks like he's just cruising YouTube, looking at airplanes. It's a really easy way to find these UAP tiny fast movers. Yeah, this is all you do. Once you find it, you hit K for pause, and below on your computer, it's arrow forward, arrow backwards. That's frame by frame forward, frame by frame backwards. And there you are. Then you just learn how to interpolate it. If you look at my playlist, I do have a tutorial on how to interpolate, copy and paste each frame. Fantastic, just fantastic, great art. There's another channel right here, Way by Way. just recording empty skies. You can record these tiny UAPs with empty skies. It's just a lot easier with aircraft. But if you don't have aircraft, record the empty skies. And this one right here, you kind of see the dumbbell or barbell silhouette. In other words, the same barbells, dumbbells at a gym. Apparently, I think that's what we're looking at here. They're very small, and then once they get moving, the silhouette increases in size. Maybe not so much the object, but the silhouette, the corona silhouette, increases. And with the right picture at the right angle, you can see a barbell format. So I want to just thank Way by Ways. Keep going. Right here, this kind of Undercover ET, great channel. Please check it out. But also, more importantly, please go to notifications, click that all button. Because what happens is somehow just your YouTube page goes to never notify, unsubscribe, and it really gets in the way. So every 6 months, you got to just go hit that notification and hit all, and that way you see all the newest videos coming in. Real important there. Okay, let's keep going to more video. All right, what do we have here? Jeff, Hawaii. Look at this. It's recording the airplanes. Look at that. Nice Dragon one there. I think there's 2 more here also. Doing fantastic work. This is just slowed down to 12%. There's the second one, slowed down to 12%. So in reality, this was all like 1.2 second video. And I think a third one is coming along. I didn't edit out the airspace, just kept it in real time. There it is right there. But yeah, fantastic. Jeff really sending a lot of good video consistently. All of you, it's coming in from all over the world. These tiny UAPs, they're ubiquitous. They really are. The whole purpose is to figure out what's going on, where they're from, why are they here. Of course, later is what are you made out of? What are you doing with the information? Why are you reconning all our aircraft? You know, what's going on with that? What's your long-term intent? Maybe the short-term intent is collect data and who knows, maybe appear to be friendly, because so far they appear to be friendly. But we really need real answers, hard science, and a lot of people, a lot of smart. We need a lot of eyes on this, doing a lot of critical thinking. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, Adele in Texas. Look at this. Jet's just flying over, camera. And what do we have here? What's flying with the jet? Look at that. One of these tiny UAPs, one of these unknowns. It's so basically they're very small, velocity 0. Once they get moving, they have a corona silhouette of 10 inches. And rarely they can get as large as 3 feet if they're really hauling, if you give them enough airspace. But the majority of the time, it's a small football. Predictability. Again, they fly with all our aircraft. You know, some of you are like, why are they doing that, Robert? Why are they scanning our aircraft? These are great questions. These are just great questions. All I could do is just put it out. I'm just trying to create awareness. I don't have all the answers yet. I have some understanding, but I don't have all the answers. I'm just putting it out there, asking for help from anyone with critical thinking skills here. The Pentagon, NASA, universities. Just jump on in. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, super. We're going to close on this here. So check this out. I'm just learned about this. This is a NASA engineer, Richard Bendurick, works with DARPA, Lockheed. He last week he did a post, and he's like saying, "Hey," very quietly. It's almost like it's a soft disclosure, like almost like like if you hear it, fine. If you don't hear it, maybe better. But he's saying, look, there's these tiny objects flying around the Earth. Very tiny slivers, just small objects, incredible speeds, giving off RF, tiny clicks. They exposed them to 3,000 degrees. Said the mass changed, went from small to large. If you try to analyze it, they self-destruct. Being very cryptic in the message. I did copy and paste all the transcripts. I put it into AI. Because I've been talking to AI about these dragons. And straight up, AI said, this guy is talking about dragons, what you are recording. 100%. AI says it's actually 100%. AI even suggested that you need to do a news conference, Robert, right now. That's pretty amazing. AI is that smart. So kind of exciting here. Remember, I've been bugging all these institutions, jump on board, help the rest of us out. Maybe, just maybe, this is their way of saying, we're going to help you out, Robert, but it has to be off the record, incognito. If you find this podcast, fine. If you don't, we can't tell you where it is. This was brought to my attention by a viewer, David. Thank you, David. You're sharp enough to see it and put one and one together. And now the rest of us are going to do some research. So, yeah, Google this guy's name, Richard, and hear what he has to say. And like I say, you can even copy and paste the transcripts and put it in your AI and say, hey, is this anything similar to the UAP dragons, etc., etc.? Let me know what you learned, please. Okay, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do need your support. I need your vote, your subscription. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Take care.